The video you are about to watch is filmed in my new studio on the back porch of the house with birds outside that will not be quiet. Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm just a watch-loving guy who thought it would be fun to showcase my ignorance of all things horological. I mean, who else would be silly enough to talk bad about a pink Tudor chronograph, right? Well, in all honesty, I do know a few things, and one of those things is where to find watches that bring a lot of value to the table. I mean, my watch budget is less than what Joe Biden spends on ice cream each week, so I have to be value-minded. That's why I was excited to find this little gem from Addiesdive, the AD2040, for less than $40. And believe me, if what I've seen online is true, based on previous experience with Addiesdive, the watch we're going to look at today is worth every bit of $40 and a lot more, in my opinion. You know, a lot of guys like to talk about watches by saying one brand or model is going to be the killer of another. Like this so-and-so watch is the next Rolex killer or something like that. The idea is that a killer watch, therefore, is one that can offer much of what the more expensive watch can, maybe even more, but at a much lower price, thereby pulling away sales from the pricier brand. If that's the case, the Addiesdive AD2040 bears all the marks of a Casio killer. Let me tell you why. You see, when it comes to dollar for dollar value in the watch world, few will deny that the Casio MDV-106, the Duro, is a heavy hitter. I mean, this is a watch you can literally take diving with its 200-meter water resistance rating. It's made of 316L stainless steel, has a screw-down crown and case back, has a stainless steel bezel with an aluminum insert, a dependable Japanese quartz movement, respectable finishing, and all for less than $90 at the current rate. That is an undeniable bargain, but that's still $50 more than the Addiesdive. Surely the Addiesdive AD2040 falls short somewhere, right? Is it really a match for the Duro? Well, consider these facts. The Addiesdive is also made of 316L stainless steel and has a water resistance rating of 200 meters. Just like the Duro, it has a screw-down crown and a screw-down case back. Both the Casio and the Addiesdive have stainless steel rotating bezels, but the Casio has an aluminum insert which can get scratched. The Addiesdive is solid stainless steel with no insert, looking very similar to that of a Yachtmaster. The Addiesdive has only a mineral crystal, but so does the Duro. And honestly, that's okay at this price point. And besides, we're not talking about plexiglass or plastic, so the glass is still fairly scratch resistant. Keeping the price low, both the Casio and the Addiesdive have quartz movements, not automatics, both of which are more than accurate enough for daily wear, with neither being off more than a few seconds a month. I don't know about you, but so far, what I'm seeing is a lot of similarity in what's being offered. But one package costs twice as much as the other. Look, I own a beautiful blue Casio Duro and don't plan on parting with it anytime soon. But I've ordered one of these Addiesdive watches and I'm excited about having on my wrist a great beater watch to wear to work or just for fun. And that's where the Addiesdive just might pull ahead. You see, the Duro is well known for its looks, partly because it bears a strong resemblance to a particular Rolex diver. It's at one point classy, another point plain. Not that plain is bad. Plain is not, shall we say, interesting. But the Addiesdive has a different look. While the Casio comes with a very basic rubber strap, one you'll probably replace. The AD2040 gives you a choice of color match straps. For example, you have the choice of green, orange, yellow, or red. And whichever colorway you choose, the strap matches the color of the rehaut and the second hand. You even have the choice of a bright or dark stainless steel bezel. And speaking of the strap, and even the case, both are smaller with the Addiesdive. The strap on the Casio is 22 millimeters, while the Addiesdive is only 20 millimeters. And we're talking about a 41 millimeter case as opposed to a 44 millimeter with the Casio. And what's more, the Addiesdive strap is equipped with the quick release spring bars for easy removal should you wish to do so. You need a tool for the Casio. So if you didn't know, now you do. But is the Addiesdive AD2040 truly a Casio killer or just a Duro killer? Doesn't Casio offer something like the Addiesdive in the same price range? Well, you might look at the Casio MDV-106 HD 7BVEF quartz watch. It costs only $40. However, with this one, you get an even larger 45 millimeter case and a 24 millimeter lug width. And a composite case, no less, not stainless steel. So what else can I say about it? I'm excited about getting my hands on one of these Addiesdives. But of course, I'm going to have to wait a little while. And that's where convenience has to be included in the value equation. While the Addiesdive appears to be a better deal, in my opinion, humble as it may be, it's not going to put a dent in Casio. And why is that? Well, Casio is a huge company, and you can pick up a Duro just about anywhere, online or in a store. Even if you order one from Amazon, you'll have it on your wrist in a matter of days, not weeks. Addiesdive comes out of China, so you have to get used to waiting. And if something isn't right, well, that's a whole different issue. But dang it, I can't wait. Although I'll have to have my orange Addiesdive AD2040 in hand. And when I get it, I'll be sure to do a full review. And that way we will know for sure if everything the pictures say is true. Until then, let me know what you think. Do you think you'd buy this watch? What do you think about it? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, please like this video if you found it helpful or entertaining. And remember, sharing is caring. And until next time, remember also, watches are replaceable, but time is not. Therefore, thank you for spending your time with me.